Hello and welcome to my palmistry lessons. Today we are talking about some triangles on the lines and on the mounts, and these are triangles that are independent from the other lines. And this is a picture from my book Destiny Palmistry 2, All the Lines. I've got a link in my description for all my books. That's through Amazon. You can go to my website destinypalmistry.com and you can also order the ebook versions from there, and I've got a couple I can send you as well if you want to suss that out. Destiny Palmistry 2, All the Lines, and this is one of the images from the book, and we're going to explain some of these triangles and what they mean. So I've got my little pointer here, or pen. It's probably a pen. Let's test it. Yeah, we got a pen here. So basically all the main lines and minor lines, they can form triangles all over the hand, but they don't have any meaning. They're literally coincidental, like this coincidental triangle here in the center. That doesn't mean anything except the fact that you have a health line and a fate line, and you've got the headline, and it just forms a triangle. So we'll start with this one that I started circling. A triangle on this area is quite rare. That is the area called Mount Venus, the ball of thumb, and that can mean that there's like a skill that the person has potentially manipulating other people, especially that of a marriage partner. Now that is a traditional meaning, and it is a little bit sort of superstitious, so I tend not to take that too seriously. And some others say that that helps somebody to gain financially or materially through a union. So it's supposed to be a positive sign regarding potentially marrying someone who already has some money. But again, quite a rare mark, and possibly just a superstitious meaning. So the triangle on the inner Mars, we are talking just in between the Mount of Jupiter and the thumb. There is usually a flat area here. Sometimes it's developed, and if it is developed, there's less likely to be a triangle. But a triangle here reveals an aptitude for military science and the ability to stay calm in situations, in hectic situations. And that's also the traditional meaning. So these are pretty much all traditional meanings of triangles on the mounts. So the one here on Jupiter Mount, that is more common than some of the others, and that is supposed to show political wisdom and a unique talent in like diplomacy, things like that. And I have read somewhere too that it's supposed to mean happy marriage as well. The little one that I've got drawn underneath the middle finger, that's called the Mount of Saturn. It's usually quite a flat mount as well, and that depicts an aptitude for serious studies, some research and analysis, often in the field of like mystical things and occult arts, things like that. And the triangle under the ring finger, that is regarding your reputation. So maybe that's a positive sign, whether it's this way or upside down the other way, That's regarding your status or reputation, so for potentially in financial matters or social matters, actually. The Mercury, because this is regarding the business sort of area, so that might show an ability for business, communication and influencing others. It might also represent some writing ability. Another rare one is the one on the outer Mars, and that suggests an ability to manage conflict or the opposition. So it's like a strengthening sign there. And the last one on the mount is the one on the mount of Moon. It can be a little bit lower as well, or to the side a little bit more. So that represents a gift for artistic or literary work. It may strengthen the powers of intuition as well. So potentially a writer might have a triangle there. Next, we'll talk about these blue ones that I've drawn, and they are usually small, like I have here. Rarely does a bigger triangle have any meaning. So if they are bigger, it's likely that they're formed by other lines, such as you might get stress lines radiating from near the thumb. You might get a stress line that rushes through, and then you might get branch lines that rise from the headline, and then it's kind of forming a triangle here somewhere. So we're not referring to those coincidental triangles. And the triangles that are most often seen are the ones on the middle line here. That's called the Saturn line or the career line, and they can represent times of like boost for regarding the finances. So it may be getting a raise, winning some money. It could be some kind of a financial boost. It could be from an inheritance, things like that. But you would have to look for other signs as well. On the Apollo line, that is the one to the ring finger, and that is again regarding the reputation and basically problems solved. If there was a problem, the problem solved regarding the reputation or social issues. On the heart line, that would represent a time when the intellect is being used to resolve an emotional issue. So a very favorable time, it's a hard word to say, favorable time for relationships. So that might be potentially like a marriage sign. And similarly on the headline, the one that I just scribbled over accidentally, there can be two types of triangles. One that covers the headline, and that's protecting and strengthening that area according to the mount that it's near. So it might strengthen ambitions or your ideals here. And if it's sitting on the line, that's giving like a boost. So it may be an intellectual boost. So it might be when you are going through a study and you are potentially absorbing lots of information. On the health line, the line of Mercury down here, there's often marks on this area, so they're difficult to spot, but that would represent a problem solved regarding the health. And on the lifeline, the triangle might be on the inside like this, or it might be on the outside. That can point to a time when financial gain or sudden windfall or some sort of an event that uses the intelligence, there's potentially would be a triangle on the headline as well. So overall, mostly the triangles give a boost, so they accentuate whatever the meaning is of the mount and whatever the meaning is of the line. So it gives a boost to that. I hope that has helped you a bit, and I hope that you do go to destinypalmistry.com, check out my hundreds and hundreds of articles that I have written over the many years. I've had the website since 2012, and basically my videos, please go ahead, subscribe or join my channel for extra perks, and I look forward to doing more of these videos for you as well. Thanks for joining me today. Bye.